Hey folks, it's Sunday and happy 2-year anniversary.
Hey folks, it's Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Saturday,
Sunday. So I look kind of rawr because I was gonna film earlier and then I didn't have time because I was cleaning, and then I was gonna film later, but I ended up being on the phone with Colton for a while, and then Quinn came over, and then I had a hour Skype call. Anyways, it's soap opera week on TheseFolk because for our 1st-year anniversary we did slash fiction, and someone's story had us all living together in New Hampshire, and so we thought we would write a soap opera about our lives in New Hampshire. Now RJ, on his video, talked about the end of TheseFolk, but I think he's not giving us enough credit, because that is not the end, in fact. And you will find out what happens next on General TheseFolk. After Shane came back from the dead, everyone went to VidCon Europe 2016, Laya and RJ got fired from YouTube for the whole sex scandal, Bree's book tanked in sales, Emily burned her camp to the ground after a psychotic break, August broke up with Benjo for still being in love with RJ, Christina needed a break from travel, and Shane's house was foreclosed. Things were finally quieting down in the TheseFolk mansion in New Hampshire. But of course, it was not to last. "Don't you think you've had enough?" Benjo asks RJ, worried. He cups his lover's cheek delicately as RJ spoons another mouthful of Bree's ravioli down his gullet. "RJ, please, you've been eating nonstop for a month." "Are you calling me fat?" RJ hollers through a full mouth, sending pasta bits into the magnificent post-fake death beard Shane had grown. Shane absently shakes them off while Emily starts clearing the dishes. No one says a word. It's best not to get in the middle of a lover's quarrel. "No, RJ, I'm not," Ben said slowly, sitting down beside him. "I'm just concerned. We all are." "Don't bring us into this," Bree says grumpily, holding her hands up in surrender. "The last time I was involved in anything sexy, Laya straight up bitch slapped me. No way. I am sticking to cooking." "And I'm sticking to cleaning," Emily agrees, coming back for the second round of dishes. Shane strokes his beard thoughtfully, but doesn't speak up. Laya fumes in Bree's general direction and tries not to enjoy her dinner, which is next to impossible. Only Christina speaks up, defending her brother's lover. "We all have those months, don't we, RJ?" "Those times of the month," Bree mutters, then coughs to cover up when RJ glares at her. "RJ, is there something you want to tell me?" Ben leans in and flicks a shred of Parmesan from RJ's cheek. "Why don't you ask them?" RJ points dramatically to his stomach and storms away. Them? The folks exchange wary glances before following their Friday, who had slammed the door to the bathroom to sob. "RJ?" Laya calls. She could always get him to calm down. "RJ, what's wrong?" "No! I shan't tell you!" "Come on, RJ," Emily coos. "We love and support you. Just tell us." After a few silent seconds, RJ appears, tear-stained and trembling. Benjo reaches out a hand, and RJ takes it, slowly. "Hey, folks. It's octuplets." "What?" Benjo cries, jumping back. "I'm pregnant, Ben. Pregnant," RJ sobs. "And they're yours." No, it can't be. It can't be." "Maybe it was your love," Christina suggests, hugging the wall for support. "Your love was so great that it transcended biology?" "Gives a whole new meaning to the word love child, huh?" Bree jokes crassly before being shut down by the exasperated glares of her fellow YouTubers. "RJ, I don't believe this," Ben says, walking back to him with true fear in his eyes. "Are you sure?" "Would you like to see the ultrasound?" RJ asks, pulling a wrinkled black and white photo from his pocket. But Ben gave up his protestations as he gazed upon his offspring for the first time, all crowded in RJ's new womb and, impossibly, fully grown. They looked just like 8 tiny humans with appendages and facial expressions. "Oh my goodness," Emily exclaims, peeking. "They look just like us." And they did. Each of the folk was reflected in one of RJ and Ben's love children. "But what about the last one?" Christina asks. "What about the 8th octuplet? There are only 7 folks." RJ squints at the ultrasound as if with new eyes. I'm not sure. But whoever it ends up being, it will be perfect." "Oh, how precious," Christina squeals, but before the folks could celebrate the expansion of their family, RJ keels over in pain. What is it, RJ? What's wrong? Shane finally speaks up, one hand still stroking his beard. Oh, it's just the baby's kicking. RJ winces. No, RJ, I think your water just broke, someone calls from outside the door. The folk turn in wonderment towards the familiar voice. Who is the mystery stranger ready to deliver RJ's babies? Who does the eighth octuplet look like? Is Benjo really the father? And will Shane's beard keep the These Folk drama at bay? All will be revealed next year on General These Folk. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly had a good time writing it. And Shane, I'll see you tomorrow.